right, younger players hanging around with a card scanner. You can also use cash for a golden goal. You get all cards $5 each. If your goal happens on the limit that you pick when you scratch off that card, you get yourself $200. So he's got a raising money to send over to Portugal. So if you send him around, get yourself a ticket worth $5, you can potentially win $200. From game time, it's round 6 action. It's time for lineups for the teams today. Personal FK Beograd. Number 5, Cooper at 9. Number 6, Christian. Constantinopolis. Number 7, Vasily Darko. Number 8,
Testing. Mic effects testing.
Number 12, the captain, Antonius Natsiopoulos. Number 15, Ethan Harrington. Number 16, Alexander Banjak. Number 17, Lorenzo Bassoli. Number 18, Wiley Stam. Number 22, Herbert Millapuru. Number 32, Dakota Ochudson. And on the bench, number 1, Jamie Signorello. Number 3, Zach Kovic. Number 4, Marcus Urchard. Number 9, Maxime Lubanic. Number 10, Anthony Trevor. Number 20, Jared Clark. They are managed by Michael Hacheta. Patriots. The number 1, Luke Osborne. Number 3, Logan French. Captain by Sean Harvey. Wearing number 4. Number 6, Isaac Mullen.
We all play the same game, The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Puts in the penalty and wins the grand final for Campbelltown City. Hello, good afternoon and welcome to our round 6 matchup between Playford City and FK Beograd here at Ramsey Park in the men's RAA NPL South Australia. Big matchup between these two sides tonight, well this afternoon I should say. Looking at the ladder, 9th versus 11th, home side further up the table. Good luck, Seb. Both sides lining up to come out onto the field of play. FK Beograd coming off a big win last week against West Torrens Burkalla, whereas Playford's hoping to avoid 3 on the trot after last week against Croatia Raiders, their 1-0 loss there. And that loss to Adelaide City here at Ramsey Park just 2 weeks back, a comeback which almost got put back on themselves. Warm one here today, 33 degrees in the north of Adelaide. Not ideal conditions, but and Donny Natsiopoulos and Sean Harvey leading out both of their sides. We'll go through the starting lineups in a moment, but before that we'll conduct a minute's silence. We'll go through the starting lineup, starting with the home side of Playford City. In goal, number 1, Luke Osby. Number 3, Braden French. Number 4, the captain, Sean Harvey. Number 6, Isaac Mullen. Number 7, Santiago Tabares. Number 10, Daniel Ryan. Number 11, Jackson Kurtz. Number 14, Xavier Pratt. Number 19, Ben Willard. Number 20, Ethan Allgate. And number 22, Malad Ahmad. To the away side of FK Beograd, number 5, Cooper Nunn. Number 6, Christian Konstantopoulos. Number 7, Massimo Falco. Number 8, Jason Konstantopoulos. Number 12, Andoni Natsiopoulos, the captain. Number 15, Ethan Harrington. Number 16, Alexander Banjak. Number 17, Lorenzo Baselli. Number 18, Riley Stam. Number 22, Forobert Neonkuru. And number 33, Dakota Oxenham in goals. Both captains heading to our refereeing staff of Daniel Faulkner in the middle, with assistant referees Joseph Wojciechowski and Ibrahim Sadie. Just about all set for kickoff here at Ramsey Park. Santiago Tabares to get us underway. Playford City going from left to right. FK Beograd from right to left in their red kits. 3 p.m. kickoff, slightly delayed, but underway here now. Natsiopoulos. Early giveaway. Tabares puts it in the middle. And almost an early golden opportunity there. An easy finish for Jackson Kurtz possibly, but just not working out. Already an early warning sign from Playford. And Gospai will get a touch of the ball now. For the long ball forward, header is won by Kurtz. FK Beograd will win the ball back and try and resume for themselves. Throw in on that far side. Neonkuru managing to win the free kick there as well. Natsiopoulos with the ball at his feet now. Looking for the long ball forward. Will only reach Luke Osby. Won by Kurtz, then Natsiopoulos getting on the end of it. Konstantopoulos looking for the ball over the top forward. Well won there. Going right through the middle, looking for Tabares, but cut out by Banjak. Ryan getting it to Pratt. Ryan again out on the wing, puts it in the centre for Isaac Mullen. Just slowly making his way into the box. Tabares trying to find the angle, but he's gotten rid of. Only for the time being, though. Beograd back with it, looking for the long ball forward first time. Riley Stam getting on the end of it. Might just need to finish against Osby, but the strike's too central. A very good early opportunity for Riley Stam there. Here's Pratt. Riley Stam rushing in to try and win the ball back after his missed opportunity. Going back to Osby. Playford again, looking to get forward. With the ball in midfield. Switch ball out wide. Losing it out there. Here come Beograd again. Harrington on this close side, putting a ball into the box, cleared only upwards by Sean Harvey in a dangerous area. But Osby, more than capable to collect. Ball goes out for a throw. With it in midfield. Decision goes despite protests. That one none too threatening. Cleared away. Header one. Flicking it back is Braden French. We'll look to get a second go at it going forward though. Good turn there. Kurtz. Just putting the ball in. And that one is out for a throw. Throw in. That one cleared forward and out of the way. Battling on this close side. Here's French. Konstantopoulos getting in the way of that ball, but French still more than eager to win the ball back. Right. Good position for Kurtz, putting the ball into the box. Natsiopoulos needs to take care of and clear forward. Trying to get the touch over, then the header, and that's an easy foul. Just discussion amongst who's going to take the free kick. It's taken short by Natsiopoulos. Nearing the 9th minute mark. Here's French. Looking wide, Konstantopoulos. Nice little touchdown. That one put forward. Tabares winning the header against Nunn, but Nunn's going to win the second time round. Cooper Nunn looking forward for Stam. Nothing too threatening. Osby happy to let that one just roll out. Putting it into the box. It's an easy opportunity at the back post. If Stam had touched it, though, he would have been offside. Probably a decent opportunity there for Beograd. Poor touch is a giveaway. Natsiopoulos on the edge of the box, putting into the middle for Konstantopoulos. He has a strike just past the post. Foul on the halfway line. Beograd at the back now. Both sides just unable to find a real way through as of yet. Given away there. Stamp. Natsiopoulos. Still trying to move forward. In the box now, here's Konstantopoulos. Goes wide. Puts into the box, only palmed away, and then the strike coming in from Stamp. Trying to win that one back there was Kurtz. Again, looking forward for Riley Stamp. Thrown on the far side. It's a long throw into the box. Acrobatic effort attempted. Free kick. Para Hills and Adelaide United also underway over at Feel Good Physio Co Stadium. And currently at Regency Park, Croydon are 4-1 up against Campbelltown City. I think they're in the latter stage of the first half there. Incredible result brewing there. Here come Beograd again. Looking down the wing, Konstantopoulos going against Sean Harvey. Ball going to the back post, but no options really there at all for Beograd. As just I was saying, it's half-time over at Regency Park between Croydon and Campbelltown. 4-1. The way of the home side in red. An unpredictable result almost at the moment. Be interesting to see how that one does end up. Of course, Campbelltown women's as well play later on this afternoon. Game against Burkalla, they got their first points last week in the WMPO against Adelaide Uni, a late draw. Offside. Natsiopoulos. Natsiopoulos found his way forward on the edge of the box, looking for the strike. He is always tending to be all around the pitches, Andoni Natsiopoulos. Ball delivered in. Headed just away. Kept in play though. Harrington. Harrington. Natsiopoulos. Looking for Konstantopoulos. And then Konstantopoulos. Kristen and Jason. Both youths of Adelaide Olympic. Both spent time at Adelaide United as well as a part of that setup. Nice little flick back there from Xavier Pratt, the Kiwi. Most recently of Gold Coast United, up there in NPL Queensland. And another player who spent time in A-League setups with the Wellington Phoenix reserve side over in the New Zealand National League. Mullen. Tabarez. Mullen again. Puts it wide for Ryan. Trying to slip a ball through, but Neon Kuru first to it to react. No foul, says the referee. That time around is so, says Daniel Faulkner. Set piece for Playford. Looks to be one of Woolard or Ryan to put it in. Ryan putting in the ball at the back post, punched away by Oxenham. And a free kick is found. Said in the pre-game, 33 degrees right here in Playford at Ramsey Park. Not entirely ideal football conditions, but this game certainly looking like it can be chock full of goals. Natsiopoulos passes back. Harrington looking for the ball over the top four, but the header is one. Ahmad. Throw it on the far side. Battling over there. Put over the top, looking for Stamp. Just poked towards Osby. Claims of a pass back. And it is seen to. This one's interesting. So it'll be an indirect free kick in the box. This will certainly cause chaos. but a great opportunity for Beograd. Three players over at Konstantopolis. Riley Stam and I think Lorenzo Baselli as well. This is phenomenal. Almost every single Playford player on the line. The strike on goal deflected off. And the acrobatic effort from Kristen Konstantopolis doesn't evade that wall. Free corner, I should say, sorry. Beograd will play down in the box. They play on, ball delivered in, headed away. Looks to be all right, is Lorenzo Baselli. And we stop for a drinks break. An interesting first half. Both sides with very decent opportunities. One nearly given to Jackson Kurtz by the Beograd defence early on. And then that indirect free kick there from Beograd. Normally a golden opportunity there. Only a few metres from goal. .25 minutes played. Very, very warm day here in Adelaide. Lucky here at Playford, all in shade here. Both coaches giving their sides a pep talk, almost a timeout in a way for these sides to just sort of reset and figure out what to do next in this match. Appreciate all those watching at home on the FSA League's YouTube channel. Saturday afternoon football, always a pleasant time. Tabares. Just couldn't find his footing there. Pratt manages to poke it through. Trying to look for the delivery, and Natsiopoulos gets in the way. Baselli. Lovely little bit of skill there. Konstantopolis switching the ball out wide. Unable to reach Jason Konstantopolis. Foul there, just at the halfway line from Neon Kuru on Isaac Mullen. Nice little turn there. Has the shot on goal. Oxenham has to palm away. And that one cleared only as far as Braden French. Playford still trying to look to mount an attack, but might be cut out. Unable to get that touch pass is Konstantopoulos. Matsiopoulos to Harrington. Back with Oxenham. Joining from Adelaide City in the off-season. Of course, another player formerly of that Adelaide United setup. Foul on there on that far side, and it will be an easy free kick. Another set piece from Playford tend to be quite deadly. Ball delivered in, headed upwards, and a little bit of weight. Neon Crew unable to win the header against his opposing number of Melad Ahmad. Header again. Ball finally reaching the ground. Tabarez. Putting a ball in. Pratt. Cross comes in at the back post. Needing to be touched down and kept in play. Is done so both. Not a bad ball. Headed away. Touchdown. And then cleared away by Konstantopoulos. Again, looking around the grounds, Para Hills 1-0 up against Adelaide United. And just resuming the second half. Croydon still 4-1 up against Campbelltown City. We'll keep you up to date those thanks to One World LED and Sportal for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Both sides have had some nice chances so far to get their goals, but none yet to really convert. Here's French in the box, cutting it back on the byline. And once again, just booted away out of harm's. Konstantopoulos wins it off the poor touch. Gets it to Kristen Konstantopoulos. Blocked off, but the ball still gets to Baselli. Ball comes in just a bit too far from the body of Jason Konstantopoulos. Trying to manoeuvre his way through. Nunn wins that one. Stam trying to flick their header on, but just missing Konstantopoulos. And Nunn with another header. Tabara just letting that one roll past him. Needs to win this one. Strong challenge coming in from Baselli. But he stopped. And then a foul from Matsiopoulos. And I think he'll be booked for protest. But Baselli didn't play to the whistle. And ended up really costing his captain a yellow card. It's a silly mistake. And again, another set piece for Playford. Not what you want to give this team. Once again, Woolard and Ryan over it. You'd imagine it'd be Dan Ryan. It is. Putting the ball in, needs the touch. And just blocked off. Goes out for the corner though. This one will be Woolard on the corner. Just more than 10 minutes left. Corner comes in. Does reach ahead. But they get nothing too clear-cut of an opportunity out of it. Here comes Natsiopoulos. Winning the ball there is Xavier Pratt. Throw it on the far side. Baselli. Neon Kuru touching it on, then touched on again for Konstantopoulos. Doesn't take it first time, takes the strike now. And again, not enough on it to challenge Luke Osby, who last week had a really good game against Croatia Raiders, made some great saves, but was just unable to really keep that one goal from Donatia Neon Kuru out. Offside. 3 shots on target to Playford City's 0. According to the stats. Oxenham with the ball. Header one in not the most conventional of ways. That one cleared forward, out of play though. 10 minutes left. Natsiopoulos. Decent ball forward, but just too much on it for Lorenzo Baselli to get a touch off. Still 0-0 here at Ramsey Park. 1-0 to Para Hills against Adelaide United and 4-2. Now the way of Croydon Campbelltown getting back another early in the second half. Those updates thanks to One World LED and Sportal Scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Strong chest down. Oxenham launches to the left wing. Pratt. Ryan flicks it on. Battling against Nunn. Wins out, does Jackson Kurtz. Still moving forward with it. Bounced off the ball. And it's a free kick for Playford. And a booking for Neon Kuru. Adjudged to not be a 50-50. And instead Neon Kuru just taking out Jackson Kurtz too strongly in the eyes of Daniel Faulkner. And once again, another set piece for Playford. Delivery into the box at the back post. Was not bad at all. Was just wide of the post, perhaps maybe looking on goal, but again, another fairly dangerous set piece from Playford. Nice crowds built up behind us here in the scaffolds. Always tends to be that way up here. Tabares gets the touchdown, but unable to get it to a teammate. Beograd now look to counter. Konstantopoulos has options forward in front of him, instead chooses to drive himself to the edge of the box and losing his footing at the crucial moment. Ahmad launching a ball forward, but should be easy enough for Oxenham to take in his strike. Harrington. Back to Cooper Nunn. Cooper Nunn coming back to South Australia after a period in the US with the American University Eagles in Washington, D.C. Also was at Monroe College for a period of time. Himself a former, another one of those Adelaide United NTC products, moving up and out of the system into senior men's football. Throwing. Gets to Konstantopoulos. Just assessing his options is Dakota. Opts to launch forward looking for Stam. Unable to win the header against Sean Harvey. Ahmad playing the ball down the wing. Not enough on it, though, to reach. Game's been really end-to-end. Just neither side been able to be clinical as of yet. Could this be the opportunity? Having the opportunity on goal, but just skying it. Isaac Mullen. Heading over to Feel Good Physio Co Stadium. Adelaide United youth have found an equaliser against Para Hills to make it 1-1 there. Just before half-time. Updates thanks to One World LED and the Sportal Scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Another interesting one there for those two sides. In fact, I'll try and get up the live table for you. At least as this game stands, Playford sit in 7th and FK Beograd sit in 8th. Campbelltown with this loss sit 11th on equal 7 points, or the same equal 7 points as Playford, FK Beograd, Modbury and Croatia. And top are Metro Stars on 13 points with that late win and goal, own goal even, against West Torrens Burkalla last night at Jack Smith Park. Ball delivered in, but deflected off and out for a corner. Nicholas Harper's having a brilliant game last night as well against Metro. Just unable to keep out that unfortunate own goal they conceded in the 90-plus minutes of the match. Corner for FK Beograd. Taking it short, having the shot from the edge of the box. Blocked out by Isaac Mullins, still in. Shouts of a penalty, but nothing too clear-cut. And I think only really Konstantopoulos, who was trying to claim the penalty, was the only one really yelling out for it. Playford go, though. Braden French into the box, delivering a ball, but way too much on it once again. And it was almost a similar story last week in their match against Croatia Raiders, where even really both sides perhaps lacked that end product. It was just that Croatia managed to get the goal, really. Which is a strange thing to say, considering Playford have scored the most goals in the competition. Also had that massive 8-1 win against Para Hills in round 2. 4-1 win against Campbelltown. A 4-3 loss against Adelaide City. Still lost, but scored 3 goals then. FK Beograd scoring only 7 goals this season so far in the 5 games. FK Beograd with it now. No foul, says the referee. Throw it. Into additional time here of the first half. Playford still trying to find a way forward. Nearly getting caught on the ball there is Pratt. Natsiopoulos wins it back. FK Beograd opting to just clear forward, looking for Stam, header one. Beograd still with it, has the wide option, does Baselli, does play him in. Konstantopoulos, maybe just a little bit wide, but still manages to get a touch on the ball. Trying to take it past one. Looking for the option of Riley Stam at the back post, but again, at cross, overcooked, and that's when the referee, Daniel Faulkner, calls for half-time. 0-0 here at Ramsey Park. Plenty of opportunities between both sides. Just both unable yet to really convert. Early opportunity for Jackson Kurtz, almost given to him. And then an indirect free kick situation for FK Beograd. Couldn't penetrate the wall of about 10 men on the line for Playford. Much more to come in the second half. Don't go anywhere. Half-time here at Ramsey Park. Playford City 0, FK Beograd 0.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Labasso, a nice run forward, only him and Bartuli, and just couldn't quite get there.
What's the save?
Meets the corner though, but Bartuli. Busasa sends it into the area, and it's Vaughan. Leaps in and tips it over the crossbar, and if he did not, that was going to rock that net.
Those lines of Tavares. He then turn, cuts it for Voigt. Voigt with the touch inside, hits it, and that's a great save from Delingas.
Jason Konstantinopoulos one-on-one with Lazeka. Christian Konstantinopoulos with a shot. Late tackle maybe, but great save there from Barbaro. One final chance for Blue Eagles. It's a good ball in. It's got a flick. It's got a second one, but that's an unbelievable save from Sebastian Matosevic. We said Oscar Moore's man of the match, but he's kept 2 goals out that were clearly going in the back of the net.
He's made some unbelievable.
Headed away. Only to Metro Stars though, into the box here. Visser. Now Gow with a little flick. Visser back in the box, and then the finish by Hamish Gow to get them 1-0 up early on.
What a goal.
Oh wow! Oh my god! That was insane! What a way to equalise!
By Murati, only as far as Mullen. Mullen hits it with the outside of the line. Can you believe it? Mullen with a second outside of the right boot. Mine's going to take it, and he does. And he picks his spot, and he finishes with a bomb. That's his hat-trick and the 8th goal for Playford to make it 8.
Costelli being put by Caden, now finds Anthony Costa, top of the box, goes with his left foot. Anthony Costa gets a second. He's got a brace in the first half, and he's taken Adelaide Croatia into a 2-0 lead at half-time, David.
It's a beautiful finish. Just Mickey spotted perfectly there, but gosh, Beograd have just left themselves exposed there.
On the back of the announcement at the celebration of football, NPLSA will be investing $50,000 into a coach education fund. $35,000 will be invested into community coach education. 17 courses at club venues and over 500 community coaches. Working closely with clubs to develop and upskill coaches will strengthen the grassroots community, which will obviously benefit the football community as a whole.
It can only be beneficial because most of the clubs, most of the coaches start off just as parents coaching their kids' teams, and they're learning on the job as much as the kids. So this would be perfect, because not only would the kids be getting coached, the coaches will be getting coached.
As a club, we struggle to attract good coaches, and having this sort of funding coming our way will actually allow us to sort of offer more boys and girls out there to actually coach at the club. Everything comes at a cost these days, and this award presented to our club here, again, will allow our average parents, supporters, players to the opportunity to come out and actually to take on coaching and to be part of it. They've got a passion about this sport and a passion about this club. They'll be able to come here now, get trained up and actually take on the team and just move forward with us here.
The remaining $15,000 will be invested into a joint initiative with Football SA, Adelaide United and PSV, where selected coaches and technical directors from South Australia will be given the professional development opportunity to go to PSV in October 2025.
Once you get the bug for the coaching, you love it, and you love seeing the kids improve, especially the connection to your club. You want to see the kids come through at your club, and it's just a win-win for everyone.
Can they do something here? Plays out to Panagakos, and it's Panagakos! What an absolute cracker! Alicia Panagakos kicks off the season for Adelaide University.
And I mean, if Elisa keeps the play along instead of
Gone in, Tom Bonner and Christos, who we were talking about just a minute ago, has had a very good last 20 minutes since come out into the game. Hopefully it is 1-0 up.
Goes to Yamada. Good turn. Needs to find an option. Might even look to go for herself. Nini Yamada! Makes it 3-2 for West Adelaide. 20 minutes left.
Such a quality player to have in this competition. Long shot there by Notridge. It's gone in! Well, it was just a speculative effort by Notridge, and it looked like Elliott never picked it up, and Comets have taken the lead.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. A place to start small and feel 10 feet tall. To have fun and laugh, to build confidence from the ground up. A place to belong. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
We all play the same game. The pitch may change, but the stakes are the same. The ball we desire, the moves we admire. Because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Ghana United is like home the football.
It's always been our goal to move into State League.
Here it's a very family culture. There's a sense of oneness between the Resis, 18s, seniors. Everyone just feels like brothers.
You know, it's like how they say, you train the way you play, but actually when you rock up game days, we actually play like our heart is the last thing that's left, you know what I mean?
I'm loving it. It's really good culture, really good environment. It's going great so far in the preseason.
About culture, you know, we open the door, every culture comes to mix to us.
Ghana United will be a club that can play football, simple football, a good football, that we will be in the next couple of years moving to the NPL.
Very thrilled, very excited.
Expect to see some rainbow flicks. That's what makes us Ghana FC, man.
Going to make its way through to Nicola despite the deflection. Here's Hazelwood, who does well to control the ball with the head. Hazelwood storming into the area, tries the shot, great save. And that should give Elliott a bit more confidence. He's done really, really well there. That ball was travelling.
Here's Hood, just needs to finish, gets it past Murphy. Needs to have some sort of hit. And Murphy manages to backpedal and make the stop.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
I think Atletico is being built on 6 pillars. It's about respect, about community, fairness, development, technology.
Atletico is become a family, a big family.
This club's got a lot of opportunity to grow. There's a lot of potential here with all the players and the boys, and it's just like a very good place to be at.
We want to be competitive. We want to drive and develop our culture. We've gone out and we've got a few experienced players. I mean, I've gone and got a very good goalkeeper. We've got a really talented Argentinian guy and a couple of older players.
We're a good quality of boys. All the boys are already in a few weeks, are getting really close.
We want to make sure that everybody that plays at this club feels that they're getting the benefit of our coaching group.
We literally do what we preach, which is let's just play.
Puts in the penalty and wins the grand final for Campbelltown City.
Making their way back onto Ramsey Park, put your hands together for FK Beograd and your Playford Patriots. Let's make some noise, Patriots fans. One more half to go here at Ramsey Park. Don't forget folks, you can rewatch today's game. It's on YouTube. We'll see what our commentators here today. So it's time to get underway for our second half of action. It's Playford Patriots versus FK Beograd, round 6.
Welcome back for the second half here at Ramsey Park between Playford and FK Beograd. 0-0 as we resume play after the break. Both sides, the story of the first half pretty much being the lack of clinicality from both sides, just unable to have that final ball in the back of the net. But you'd imagine the more this match goes on, the more the heat here starts to take a toll, the more open the game will become, in theory. Throw in. Buselli. Natsiopoulos going back to Kupanan. Pass cut out there by Ethan Allgate. Launch forward. Offside. Going back to Dakota Oxenham. Banjak. Natsiopoulos just losing out for a little bit there. Kurtz keeping the ball in play, might fall for Tavares. Instead, Neon Kuru getting in the way that time. Booted forward. Header won by neither, but Konstantopoulos, the beneficiary, making his way down the right wing, having to battle against Ben Woolard. Buselli. Lorenzo Buselli trying to find any sort of option. First time goes Massimo Falco, headed away. Campbelltown and Croydon now at 4-3 with about 20 minutes left there at Regency Park. A big game brewing there. Well, big game already happened really, but a big result brewing for either side if Campbelltown can complete the comeback or if Croydon can still manage to hold on to 3 points right now. Ball in the middle. Here's Riley Stam, just needs the strike! Almost puts it out for a throw, but still with the ball. Here is Buselli on the byline, cutting it back. Still with it, Beograd. Falco putting in the ball. Only as far as Lorenzo Buselli. And that's deflected out for a corner. FK Beograd's corner early on in the half. Taken short. Delivered in now. Headers there. Was a dangerous opportunity. Temperature is slightly dropped from 33 to 32.7, if you can consider that a drop in temperature.
Give me a drink.
Here come Playford. Pass goes all the way through. Tavares has the option in the middle, cut out by Neon Kuru. He drives himself forward, putting the ball out wide. It's a nice ball. Riley Stam's in the middle. That cross slightly overcooked. So much so it goes out for a goal kick. Ahmad. Kurtz. Gets past one, couldn't get past another. Stan. Trying to turn. Taking the touch pass. It's a lovely bit of football there from Riley Stan. Finds himself in a bit of space. Might look to take it on. It's an easy cut back. But the defensive work there completely prevents the shot from even being taken. It was borderline a tap-in, really, if Playford didn't have players behind that ball, which they did. Ahmad. Isaac Mullen. Sprays it wide. Touch forward looking for Tavares against Cooper Nunn. Playford still with it. Neon Kuru clearing that one out, winning a goal kick for his side to continue on in possession. Vaselli flicks on the header. Not sure what the idea there was from Ahmad, but Playford still remain with the ball though. Nice ball for Daniel Ryan, needs to be cut back. Once again, too much on the cross. That's sort of been the story of the afternoon so far. Any crosses coming in just seem to have almost too much on them every single time. Vaselli trying to play along the line. Didn't win the throw though. Tavares. Chasing Konstantopoulos, trying to turn on the ball. Finds Natsiopoulos. Ahmad takes the touch off. And Donny Natsiopoulos, Playford back with it. Intercepted. Playford remain. Ball put forward by Isaac Mullen. Out wide. Put in the centre, looking for Jackson Kurtz by Dan Ryan. And trying to go along the wing, but that one not working out. 10 minutes into the second half. Neither side yet to break the deadlock. Although, from range, the effort from Kurtz, none troubling Oxenham in goal for FK Beograd. Oxenham looking for Baselli. Wins the header. Getting it to Stamp. He's been very active tonight so far. Just unable to have that goal to his name like he did last week. Heading back over to Regency Park. We'll pause there for a second as possible attack mounts for FK Beograd on the edge of the box. Leon Kuru, that ball just behind quickly. Croydon now 5-3 up against Campbelltown, and they will look to have all 3 points there. After Campbelltown attempted to mount a comeback away from home, but 3 points looking like for Croydon. Tabares was just assessing his options, whether or not to take it for himself or find an option. Oxenham collecting. Matsiopoulos is fouled. Free kick. Free kick for FK Beograd. Delivering it in. Header in from Baselli. Still in the mix-up. But just rolling enough for Osby. No FK Beograd players challenging for the ball there. Playford again. Trying to look forward. Matsiopoulos. Good ball for Stam. Stam might try his luck. It was offside, but Luke Osby wasn't to know it, and he made a great save. Substitutions made by Playford. Virginie Akpo coming on. Right up front alongside Tabares. Pratt. Harvey looking long. Ryan might try his luck. His shot deflected off the foot, getting in the way. Kurtz going back. Kurtz. Akpo. It's a collision between teammates there, and Lorenzo Baselli going forward himself. Konstantopoulos has options in the middle, needs to be put in. The header only going backwards by Riley Stamp. Beograd still with it forward. An ambitious effort on goal. That one is. Substitution for FK Beograd. Anthony Trimboli coming on for Kristen Konstantopoulos. Again, just going around the ground. Still 0-0 here, of course. Croydon and Campbelltown in the very, very late stages of that one. A 5-3 win that's looking to be for the home side at Regency Park. And Adelaide United Youth have just scored a second right before the hour mark to make it 2-1 against Para Hills at Feel Good Physioco Stadium. Thanks to the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Falco with a throw. Another throw for Falco. Formerly of Adelaide Croatia Raiders and also Adelaide City. Also spent time with Adelaide United as a part of the setup. Another throw. Alex Banjak. This one on this one this time around instead of Massimo Falco. Thrown in long. Headed still in the box. Bouncing about. Doesn't get any sort of clear connection. Allspite letting that one roll. Rosselli trying to win against Allgate. Here's Xavier Pratt. Couldn't find Jackson Kurtz out wide. Sliding through. Here comes the substitute Trimboli. Has Baselli to the left of him. Just twisting and turning himself around. It's a very decent option. Stamp. Another ball in. Too much on it once again. Nyankuru manages to keep possession of the ball. And that one goes straight out of play. Much to the frustration of Andoni Natsiopoulos. These players toiling very hard in the heat. 32 degrees. Tabarez. Good option out wide. French. Another overcooked cross. I'm not sure what the issue is this afternoon for both sides, really. these crosses just not working at all. Touchdown. Managing to make his way through is Kurtz. Tabares. Nearly getting past one. Tabares, another. Tabares! Nearly. Just rolling it through. And that's some better ingenuity from Santiago Tabares. Natsiopoulos, good little touch back. Has Neon Crew in the middle, opts not to take it. Falco. Neon Crew. Natsiopoulos. Back to Neon Crew. Putting the ball over the top. Trimboli takes it past one. Could this be the goal? Trimboli taking it away from goal. Falco having really a nothing strike in the end. Akpo, still going on. Has Tabares in the middle as an option. Akpo, still going for it. Oxenham able to capture. Game just maybe stepped up a notch ever so slightly in these past few minutes. Antoni Natsiopoulos. Chested down. Allgate having to make his decision almost immediately from receiving the ball. Just getting that one past Stam. Kurtz. Tabares. Touching it in for Allgate. Trying to turn against Neon Crew and Trimboli, but Stam now the beneficiary. Has the option wide. Here's Lorenzo Baselli. Gets blocked off. Still with it. Here's Baselli. Right now, just wasn't really sure what was happening just then, to be honest. Into a drinks break. With this match still fully in the balance. Inching past the 70th minute mark. Of course, next weekend, Cup weekend, Playford's for Emma to bite. They knocked out last round by Campbelltown City 2-0 away. FK Beograd missing out on that first round, joining in the second, having a 4-0 win over Adelaide Blue Eagles. And next round have another State League 1 opposition in Adelaide Olympic Monday, the 21st of April. That one is next weekend. So Playford will want to go into their week break with 3 points because they won't want to sit for that long with a loss on their hands. Natsiopoulos to Neon Kuru. Players hydrated and resuming back into play. Cleared away by Allgate. Tabarez turning and doing so well. Tabarez with the pace. Just slows himself down, Tabarez. Still with it, nearly losing his footing. No free kick, says the referee. Mullen puts it out wide. The shot on goal, it's not bad off the bar! Tabarez across the byline, and that one's cleared away by Cooper Nunn. A golden opportunity for Playford. Only hitting the woodwork. Playford readying up Sam Voigt as a substitute. Started last week against Adelaide Croatia Raiders. Only a cameo off the bench though in round 6 tonight this afternoon. And it is Jackson Kurtz to make way for Voigt. Looks like Beograd will also be making another substitute as well. Jason Konstantopoulos coming off. And it's Maxim Ivanic to come on up forward. First opportunity to make an impact from the header. Doesn't win it, but Beograd keep possession. Baselli, no foul, says the referee. A few players bundled into an area then. Akpo trying to pounce, unable to. Cooper Nunn. Tabarez. Colombian unable to turn that time. Just more than 15 minutes left. And that one staying in play, but nothing coming of it whatsoever. That one given away directly to Isaac Mullen. Anthony Trimboli, the substitute, marauding forward. Natsiopoulos has a decent opportunity, puts it to Stam. Stam trying to turn. This might be the one. It's back of the net, but it won't count. How unfortunate for FK Beograd. The flag was up before the shot was taken. And that's the first time we've seen a ball in the back of the net today. And it didn't count. Neon Kuru doing well. Putting in the middle for Stam, taking a big touch. Goes out for the throw. Long throw, delivered right into the box, has the header, Osby. Easily able to capture right to him. Akpo has 3 Playford teammates in the box. Taking it to the byline. Looking to put it in. Deflects. Had Oxenham slightly worried, but the retrieval easy enough for him. You have to think at this point, this game is maybe only decided by a mere goal, if any at all. Pratt. Ball right through the middle. Mullen! Gets the breakthrough. Finally for Playford. They go 1-0 up. A lovely through ball. Cuts through the defence of FK Beograd. And it's Isaac Mullen to finish. And finally, we have a goal in this match. Well, time for Beograd to respond. They've not been bad. Neither side have been bad. Just really unable to finish until now. Could that be the sole goal of this match? Or is there more on offer here in this late afternoon here at Ramsey Park? Falco. Gets to Natsiopoulos. He will be one to urge his side on. Baselli. Ivanic has the angles, takes it off the bar once again. Beograd still with it. Here it is, Ford, and rolls kindly for Oxenham. Too much pace on it for Tabares to really try and make a challenge for it and run on. Neon Kuru sprays it wide. Falco. Flicked up by Allgate. Header one back by Ivanic. Natsiopoulos. Stam. Turning. Trying to find a way. Stam with the strike. Not challenging too much. Natsiopoulos fouled at the halfway line. They ready a substitute. Does Playford. Will be Santiago Tabares to make way. And coming on is Cholwell. Rejoining Playford this year. Most recently part of South Adelaide. Ball going through, claims a free kick on Baselli. And that is something I think that he would like to hear. Scored a brilliant free kick last week against Beograd from almost a similar range and angle. Can the Italian do it again? Coming to Adelaide, joining from Syracuse in the United States college soccer system, making his impact in South Australia. Baselli! 2 Central, 2 Osby. Less than 10 minutes left. Good touch by Neon Kuru. Taking it upfield. Stam. Finds Ivanic close by. Ivanic has the wide option and does use him. Ethan Harrington now putting a ball into the box. Needs to find a head, only finding one of a player in white. That one cleared forward just to stop the attack for the time being. But works out. Here's Akpo. Taking himself wide with his touches. Almost trying to buy time to get options in the box. Now Playford not too keen on moving up too many players forward. It's a ball back out wide. Almost all by himself. And FK Beograd, the defending there, just a little bit lazy, just not really tracking and almost running out of energy. Substitute again for FK Beograd. It is the captain, Antoni Natsiopoulos, to come off. And coming on is Jared Clark, the 9-time Vanuatu international, formerly of Croydon and Adelaide City as a youth. Adelaide United as well, spent time there. Spent his youth, well, some of his youth football in Vojvodina in Serbia. And the multiple-time capped international for the Vanuatuan national team. Most recently came runners-up at the OFC Nations Cup in 2022, playing in the final at Port Vila in Vanuatu, in front of their home fans, losing 3-0 to New Zealand that day. So certainly a strong footballing nation in Oceania. Young Kuru. Referee plays advantage, just being tugged slightly. Falco. To Jared Clark. First few touches of the football. Looking for Baselli. Trying to take it past. Can't win the throw. That one falling to Kupinan. Kuru. Well done by Voigt. Akpo has almost 5 Beograd players around him. It was going to be very difficult to make his way through there if he had done. Alex Banjak. Well done by Cholwell. His touches couldn't keep it in play though. 5 minutes left. A fight needed from FK Beograd now at this point. Stan. Ball delivered into the box. Looking to turn is Akpo against Kupanunt. Still just chasing him down, Kupanunt. Late challenge, and it will be a free kick and a booking. Akpo taking it to the byline, putting it in the area. Just a little bit behind Cholwell. Mullen, the sole goal scorer so far. French. Boselli to Clark. Looking long. Header one though by Allgate. And right now Playford looking to get all 3 points, especially with this another attack brewing. Ball delivered in. No one there. Still have it though. Mullen goes into the centre. Flicked on by Voigt. By Pratt, sorry. Final 2 minutes left. Looking long. Osby. Timing is run well to catch. Playford 2 losses in a row. Beograd 2 wins in a row. And after this afternoon, both of those streaks are going to end. For good and for bad. French. Now Curry winning the header. Needs to go again to retrieve. Does brilliantly. Neon Kuru getting past. Plays to Jared Clark. Takes the central option of Ivanic. Boselli. Ivanic on the edge of the box. Goes on his left foot. Boselli, though, earlier on winning a free kick given by Daniel Faulkner. Bit further out than the one before from Lorenzo Boselli. Here's Boselli. Goes direct from the free kick, but doesn't hit the target. Into additional time now. Beograd, maybe for one of their last opportunities to attack in this match. Clark, Falco, looking forward for Boselli. Taking himself to the corner, winning the throw-in. The second minute now of additional time. delivered in far at the back post. Trying to find it. Needs to find a head. And dealt with and will be cleared away by Xavier Pratt. Beograd really running out of time now, but Neon Kuru pounced upon by Akpo. He's furthest forward, the only one forward for Playford. Akpo with a nothing strike in the end, really frustrated with himself. Jared Clark just a little bit slow on that one. Playford. Daniel Ryan. He want to go again on the score sheet. Has the strike. Doesn't hit the target again. They'll go quickly. Oxenham. Playford back in possession. Cut out by Falco. And he is fouled. Thought about taking it quickly, but they'll look to have a meaningful set-piece delivery in from Banjak. Last possible opportunity. Ball comes in, headed away. Falls to Neon Kuru. He goes back to Kupanan. And that one just put forward by Voigt into nowhere in particular. Quickly going over to Feel Good Physioco Stadium. Para Hills finding a 91st minute equaliser. And might steal a point out of that game against Adelaide United. A dramatic end there. Banjak into the 5th minute of additional time now. We still go here. We still go here. Just going long, looking for Falco. Needs to get the right kind of touchdown. Isn't fouled. But they have the throw, do Beograd. Long throw coming in from Banjak. Surely this is the last opportunity. Throw comes in. Hits a few heads. Still in the area. Clark touching it down only into a path of a Playford player. Cleared away again. Referee checks his watch and calls full time here at Ramsey Park. Playford, Isaac Mullen with the only goal of the match. And that was enough for them to take all 3 points here. Both sides good enough to both at least have a point. Just again, Playford this week rather than last being the ones to score the goal. Thoroughly entertaining fixture. That one was. Looking at the table as it stands, Playford moves themselves up to 4th place with 9 points, equal with Croydon and Comets. And FK Beograd sits in 11th on 6 points, just in front of West Torrens Berkala and behind Modbury, Croatia and Campbelltown, all on 7 points. That's all from us here at Ramsey Park. Been a pleasure having your company this afternoon in the RE NPL South Australia. I've been Sub O'Neill. Full-time score here at Ramsey Park in Playford. Playford City 1, FK Beograd 0.